Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, Miss Chris. Alrighty, I'm gonna wait just a few more seconds for some people to join the live. I am so pleased to be here. Hi, Abby, it is so good to see you. Thank you for having me. All right, we got Lindsay. All right. Well, hello, everyone. I don't want to take up too much of your time. There is so much I could talk about today. I could sit here and do a full 40-minute presentation and not even cover the full extent of Riman and all that is going on, all that is good here. But for those who perhaps didn't know my background or aren't familiar with me, my name is Angie, of course. Currently, I'm the Product Training and Development Manager here at Riman, and I am part of the marketing team, which puts me, of course, in a unique position in that, of course, I'm discussing the products. I'm also involved in product development with HQ, but I also have a hand in regards to all the materials we put out for you. So good stuff in that regard. And then, of course, in my past experiences, I was a cosmetic chemist as well as a raw material supplier. So when I approach Riman and appreciate Riman, I'm looking at how we are creating these products and innovating in that regard, because the personal care market is such an inundated market. There is so much going on. There are so many trends, but what we're doing here at Riman, I think, is unlike any other. So with Riman, as you all know, we are a K-beauty brand. For those who aren't familiar, K-beauty or Korean beauty just references skincare and cosmetic products outside of Korea or from Korea. This is crucial that we're based as a K-beauty brand and that we're actually based in Korea and we're formulating in Korea, because Korean beauty and K-beauty, its specific expectations of products, its specific demands in regards to results, is based on a foundational history of skincare and of self-appreciation. And this has been developed over centuries. So we have founded ourselves in something unmovable, something foundational in the appreciation of self-care, but we have committed ourselves to innovation. And that's what makes us really dynamic, really, is that we have this fantastic foundation, but then we also have the scope to use that and run with it. So with Riman, we specifically focus, of course, on the products and the stories they tell. Our products are deeply rooted in this belief in self-care and holistic wellness. We want to see how the things you're doing, whether it be stuff you're applying to your face, to your body, to your hair, and even what you're taking in orally, all connect into this general idea of achieving well-being. And to do so, the products themselves are also deeply rooted in science. As you know, our chairman, Mr. An, focused on efficacy and safety as his two key tenets in the creation of all the products you know and love. And so this gets us towards kind of our mission statement, which I always love sharing because it's kind of romanticized. And I like to kind of look at things not only scientifically, but the beauty in the story it's telling. And so our mission statement revolves around modern day skincare. Oftentimes our skincare has to become an afterthought. Whether you are getting up early to take care of kids, to get ready for work or for school, and you have to put something on your face, and by the end of the day, well, you have to wash it off. But it's all these have-tos, these obligations. So Riman is in the full focus of shifting these obligations to inspiration and ultimately transformation. We want you to genuinely look forward to your skincare routine as a self-care ritual at the beginning and at the end of your days. And so this is something that you can really slow down and appreciate yourself through the application of these products. And so in terms of Riman's approach to this self-care and what we are prioritizing, we have 5 key product values that essentially we consider every time we're going through product development, and of course for any of the products that already exist. The first I've already mentioned is that we are rooted in tradition. So Korean skincare, this is something I talked about at Roadmap for anyone that went, but it's deeply rooted in actually dynasties before Korean civilization we know today, in which we approach those basic tenets of self-care, of cleansing, of hydrating, and protecting. But our second product value of being backed by science allows us to innovate in those categories. And so as some of you may know, we have 2 separate entities that we've established at Riman HQ. That is Riman. It is us. that allows us to really keep the science close to home. And that's Ask Base and Ask Labs. Ask Labs is our center for this premier research. Not only are we committing ourselves to the initial formulations of products at our Cosmetic Research Institute, but at our Nutritional Research Institute, we're doing so, but of course for supplements. And then of course, thirdly, at the Byungpool Research Institute, this is where we are entirely building out that story of our hero ingredient, that patented giant Byungpool, which is huge in its own right in that it's a plant patent. We literally have a patent to grow something, but we have a whole research institute to continue to develop what this plant can do for our body and also ways in which we can create derivatives that we further then patent. Furthermore, with Ask Base being that sister company, this is actually our raw materials sourcing and manufacturing plant that's located on Jeju Island off the coast of South Korea. And at Ask Base, we do things with sustainability in mind, which is a huge concept and is actually our third product value of being sustainably sourced. But still, with Ask Base, this allows us to have a lot of responsibility and quality assurances in attaining some of our own raw materials. So of course, that giant Byungpool, the camellia seed, sea berry water, nettle extract, the list goes on. But with, of course, that third product value of being sustainably sourced, so to speak, this is because we love nature and because we are upholding natural ingredients. We want to make sure that not only are we responsible as a brand, but that we can help you be responsible as a consumer. So our sustainability initiative, we'll never stay stagnant on. And we'll also always think that there's room to improve. And that's why we love your insight and your feedback on things we can do next. But just know that we are always looking for ways in which we can be more environmentally conscientious. Our fourth product value is being simple and holistic. So as I've mentioned, K-Beauty is foundational, it's fundamental, but we want to make sure it's not complex. And so that's why we've designed out those basic rituals, the advanced, the expert, and the essential, to begin guiding someone in what products to use and when, but then we ultimately invite you to experiment and to find the Riman ritual that's right for you. And then last, of course, you probably see this all the time. We hashtag it, we say it everywhere, but a difference you'll love is actually our last product value. And this again is something that Mr. On talked about at the Roadmap Convention. We're always looking for ways not just to innovate, not to create new and fun, but to create a difference you can't experience anywhere else. And again, this ties to current and modern day skincare and especially how saturated the market is. It's so easy to create collections of products that you never touch again. I have 4 or 5 different moisturizers that I tried out and now they're collecting dust in my cabinets. I have 15 or 16 different lip glosses that I haven't seen since I bought them. But we still go out and we buy something new. Maybe it's because of the packaging, maybe it's popular in social media, but we buy it because of that difference and because it's different than what we currently have. So Riman is here to claim that we're the difference you're looking for, even if you weren't aware you were looking for it. And we believe these products will satisfy you to the extent you won't go looking for something else again. So what does this difference mean? What are we doing to allow ourselves to stand apart? Of course, we have the proprietary ingredients that we're looking at. We have these entities like Ask Base and Ask Labs, but one of the biggest things that we often talk about is that we're always looking to work with the best as well. So the main thing about Riman that I think is fantastic is that our innovation is collaborative. Not only is it collaborative with separate established businesses that are extremely experienced in their respective fields for packaging, for ingredient selection, the list goes on, but we're also collaborative with you. We want your feedback, we want your insight, because we understand that you are the ones most often utilizing these products and we want you to experience that difference. So we're always open and inviting to you to tell us what you like, tell us what you want, tell us what can be changed. And so a huge thing about that is that I love that our innovation is not prideful. Sometimes our innovation comes in the form of a reformulation, as you might have seen with the Beauty Collagen EX, or even with the packaging change of the Pure Cell Cleansing Oil. And that's entirely because of you. And so I want to kind of keep this short and sweet, but there is so much to say. And so I want to end with our innovation in regards to our patents. As you know, we are actually the #1 K-beauty brand in direct selling in South Korea. This is a position we gained in 2021 after launching in 2018, and now we still hold it. After launching in March of 2023 in the US, by the end of the year, we actually ranked number 22 worldwide on the DSN list. And that was in 8 months. And with December, we also had the official opening of Canada as well as Taiwan. Hong Kong came in July of this year. And as many of you know, Q1 has sights set on Mexico and then Malaysia and the Philippines. So not only are we expanding on the business front, but we're still expanding in the innovation front. So as of today, we actually have 16 patents that cover our skincare, our body care, and our hair care. And this allows us to claim that Riman difference because as a consumer myself, there's no denying that there are fantastic products out there, but there's nothing like Riman because they cannot get these ingredients that we are utilizing to create exclusive formulas that only you can enjoy. And these exclusive formulas are award winning. So as of today, we have actually accrued 31 different awards for these formulas. So all of this to say, as I kind of wrap up, I know I just did a spiel for 10 minutes straight, but the Riman difference is dynamic. There is so much going on. Of course, we are simply different in the sense that we're not every brand that you're looking at because not only are we sourced in Korea, we're creating these different products, but we have these different ingredients, but the ways in which we are approaching the story of these ingredients and the story of these products. Not only is it largely based in you and in what we want you to experience and the ways we want you to interact with these products, but it's also because of that collaboration that we foster. Not only the community that we've built, but that openness for innovation as a collaborative effort. And so with that being said, that is really all that I summed up for today for Riman. The Riman difference, there again is so much more in depth when we start looking at the individual product profiles or even just the different profiles of the brands, the hair care, the body care, and the nutrition. But just know that all of those brands unite together into the Riman difference, which is absolutely a difference you'll love because it was built for you. All right, so thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday, whatever you're doing. And I hope, again, that this helps share the Riman story a little bit different. All right? Goodbye, everyone.